Here we are, a nice cool night in Richmond, Virginia, to get set for the Richmond 100 of the 1996 IROC season. Alexander Rowe, your points leader, starts on the pole, and to his outside, it'll be Stuart Grattan. Then you got Isaac Nichols and Luke Rainey. Also Griffin Lynn, Trey Rainey, Ben Crouch, and Julius Anderson, Rick Stevenson, Anthony Rodriguez, and Jay Barker rounds out your 11-card field for 25 laps around this 3/4 mile oval short track in Virginia. Alexander Rowe, your points leader, leads us to the green flag, and then we're racing at Richmond. Alexander Rowe had cleared the pack, but he drove up the track, and that allows Luke Rainey to the bottom. And off turn 4, Rainey leads lap number 1. But here comes Griffin Lynn. That 12 has a good run to get underneath that 2 car going into turn 1. Rainey slides up the track. Ben Crouch is coming, slides up into a hole, keeps it down low to protect his spot from Rick Stevenson. It's 25 laps, and Richmond is wild. We've seen 3 wide, we've seen 4 finishes. Very easy to get to the lead here and pass people. So, urgency, not up yet. Oh, contact there, 3 wide, into the wall. Luke Rainey, and who is that? Ben Crouch. Caution out. Griffin Lynn trying to get back to the line first. Trey Rainey is right there, and at the stripe it will be Griffin Lynn. As Luke Rainey and Ben Crouch go for a spin in turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide did not work there. Let's see what happens. Here they are racing off to the corner. 3 wide. Rick Stevenson down low. Ben Crouch in the middle. And Luke Rainey up top. I believe Stevenson will slide up the track here into that 7. Yes, the 11 just slid up the track. Nowhere Ben Crouch could go or Luke Rainey. They hit the wall pretty hard. Crouch goes around and gets some significant damage to the rear end. Rainey should be able to continue on. The only problem he might have is with the right side of that car. He pancaked the wall pretty well. Well, after that, Griffin Lynn led us back to the line. They'll all stay out, and we'll have a restart with around 15 to go. Here we are in the back straight. Come to take the green flag in lap number 9. Griffin Lynn is out front. Trey Rainey 2nd, Jay Parker 3rd, 4th Rick Stevenson, 5th Anthony Rodriguez, Alexander Rowe 6th, Isaac Nichols 7th, Stuart Grattan 8th, 9th Julius Anderson, 10th Luke Rainey, 11th is Ben Crouch with some damage. Pace car in, restart on lap number 9. All cars still in the race, and the green flag is back in the air. We're back racing here at Richmond. Lynn way up the track, and Trey Rainey will take advantage of that and get to the race lead. As they come down the backstretch, the new race leader is that 9 car, that orange 9, Trey Rainey. Cars slide up here, and you have to make sure that if you're going to hit, at least give them some room. As here comes Jay Barker in the 1 to 2nd, going to be looking for more in turn number 1. He's trying to get inside Trey Rainey. He will. Rainey slides up the track. And Jay Barker to the race lead as Anthony Rodriguez right behind him in his tire tracks. Trey Rainey. Alexander Rowe made some contact, and here comes Isaac Nichols. 3 wide off into turn 1 for 3rd. Might be 3 wide for the race lead as Anthony Rodriguez gets underneath Jay Barker. And Isaac pushing that 8 car through. And now Isaac will look for the race lead. Here comes that 4 car. Oh, hard to the wall. 2 cars. Looked like Rick Stevenson and a red car. It's the 10 Stuart Grattan. Yeah, they hit the wall pretty hard. Surprised they didn't wreck. No yellow for that. We're still green flag racing. And that took some cars out of this pack. Here comes Alexander Rowe. Your points lead up to 2nd, but has a challenge from Julius Anderson in the 5. So we're about halfway through this race. Wow, way up the track goes Alexander Rowe. Your points leader. Same with Isaac Nichols. Luke Rainey trying to mount a charge back up to the front. Same with Rick Stevenson and Stuart Grattan. They might be hoping for another yellow to get back up to the front. Griffin Lynn coming back in the 12. Had the lead on the restart. Fell back in turn 1 on that restart. Keeps it to the bomb. Julius Anderson went a little wide. Almost contact there. Lynn turns to get away. Yeah, Luke Rainey's car does look kind of slow. Rick Stevenson getting past there, and Stevenson fell off pace. Trey Rainey now coming. He'll lead at the stripe. 11 laps of racing going. Alexander Rowe, your points leader, is coming back. Looking to the inside. Here comes Rowe. Ooh, Stevenson went up the track there because Stuart Grattan got underneath him. It's about outside the pack. We have 7 cars in this pack. 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th on back. We're back there. 10 laps of racing to go. Jay Parker's gone up to 2nd. Anthony Rodriguez to 3rd. Parker looks for the race lead down the back straightaway. And can he clear Rowe off the corner? No, not quite. Close there. 3 cars under a blanket. Rodriguez coming in to take 2nd. Possibly even take the race lead if Barker goes off the track. Barker kept it nice down on that yellow line. Rowe really falls off there on the outside lane. Ooh, contact with Julius Anderson. And that might get Rowe to run off the corner, and he might clear right there. Front 4, 5, clear. But as I say that, Anthony Rodriguez looks low underneath Jay Parker for the race lead. 3 wide back there. Rowe, your points leader up top. Anderson in the middle, Linton down low. 4 wide at Richmond. That's something you don't see every day. Smoke. No yellow. Stuart Grattan might gone around. We're still green flag racing. Anthony Rodriguez, Isaac Nichols, Jay Parker pull away. Griffin, Lynn, Alexander Rowe, Trey Rainey, and Julius Anderson trying to catch. 6 laps of racing to go at Richmond. And here comes Isaac. Coming to 5 to go. These 3 have pulled away from the battle for 4th. Will those 4 be able to catch up is the question. Jay Parker looks low for the race. If these guys keep battling, they will catch up. 5 to go, and Parker gets ahead of the line. Now Parker slides up. That's going to give the advantage to Rodriguez. Isaac Nichols will get down to the bottom lane. This is insane racing. You know, if these guys battling, those others are catching. Julius Anderson, Griffin Lynn, Trey Rainey trying to get up to the front. 4 to go. Isaac has won this season in that 4 car, so watch for that. Jay Parker looking to the bottom. Anthony Rodriguez has also won. Contact between Parker and Isaac. 3 to go. Trey Rainey has gotten clear. He's in 4th. He's catching these front 3. Does he have one last charge? 2 to go this time. Trey Rainey trying to catch the front 3. Isaac way up the track. Parker goes to the middle. Rodriguez down low. 3 wide. Banging off each other. 2 to go. But these guys battling back there. It's not going to help. Look at Rodriguez go up the track, and Parker will take advantage. Isaac's going to try and get underneath Rodriguez and have a shot at Parker. But that 1 car is pulled away. He goes up the track a lot, though. White flag one more time around Richmond. 3/4 of a mile left for Jay Parker. But he has to hold off Isaac Nichols. Parker up the track. Nichols to the bottom. Isaac Nichols has this race won unless he makes a mistake in 3 and 4. He does not. Isaac Nichols will get his 2nd win of the season here at Richmond. What a great pass by the 4 of Isaac Nichols to get the win. A victory at Richmond. And it puts him up into the points battles. Alexander Rowe, your points leader, finishes 6th. My. What a finish. But first, let's see what happened to Stuart Grattan. That 1 lap when a caution didn't come out. I feel like he was the one that went around. Here's what happened. Battling at the back of the pack. Stuart Grattan and Ben Crouch. Crouch has damaged Grattan. It looks like, yeah, just forces that 7 up into the wall. Spins himself out. He does go fully around right there, but he's at the back of the pack. No car is coming. IROC officials decide not to throw the yellow. But it definitely took Grattan out of the race. It could have been a yellow that some of the guys needed, but not what happened. As we look at the finisher results, Isaac Nichols does win the race. Jay Parker in 2nd, got passed in the last lap. Anthony Rodriguez 3rd, great way to back up a win. 4th, Trey Rainey and Julius Anderson 5th. Alexander Rowe, your points leader 6th. Griffin Lynn 7th. Rick Stevenson 8th. Luke Rainey in 9th. Ben Crouch 10th. And Stuart Grattan rounds out the field in 11th. Congratulations to Isaac Nichols on a great performance here tonight at Richmond. As we look at the points standings, Anthony Rodriguez has the points lead, but it's only by 7, as Alexander Rowe, your points leader, coming into this race falls down to second, only 7 points back. Isaac Nichols picks up win number 2 of the season, and he's only 11 points back. Jake Barker's only 13 back. Trey Rainey is 5th. He's 22 back, and that's really, I think, the only people that have a shot at this championship. Then Stuart Gratton in 6th. Julie Sanderson is 7th. Rick Stevenson 8th. Luke Rainey 9th. Ben Crouch 10th, and Griffin Lynn 11th. It's going to take a lot for some of the others to get there. I don't know if you're above 60 points back, if you can even get up there. So that'll be something to look. I'll see how many points. All right, so the next race will be the final race of the season, the Homestead 100 at Homestead. But we have the 1997 season from Richmond coming up. See you guys then.